Hi, I'm Rich Brown, Senior Editor for CNET.com. Today we're going to take a look at Apple's brand new Mac Mini. So this particular review unit is the $799 model. Apple has a couple other options available, including one starting at $599. There's also a server model available for $999. So this is the middle-of-the-road system. It comes with a 2.5 GHz Core i5 CPU, 4 gigs of RAM, a 500 gigabyte hard drive, as well as an AMD Radeon HD 6630 mobile graphics chip. Now, in addition to those specs, there's also a few new features that are important to know about this system. It has Apple's new OS X Lion operating system, as well as a new Thunderbolt port on the back. Probably controversially, though, this system lacks an optical drive. For the first time, Apple has eliminated the optical drive from its Mac Mini lineup here. So that makes this really sort of a dedicated digital download system, or of course you can use the USB ports for keys and external drives and that kind of thing. But it's interesting that for a system that actually works well as a living room PC, Apple has pretty much decided it's no longer going to accept optical media. So say if you have a large DVD collection, this is not the system for you. So we can do just a quick overview of the outside of the Mac Mini. It's got pretty much the same design as you saw before. See in the front here, again, no optical drive, but otherwise it's got the nice clean Apple look and feel. Got the ports on the back here. Here's power input, Ethernet, FireWire 800, HDMI, which we're glad to see Apple left on, Thunderbolt, as well as 4 USB 2.0 jacks. Down here you've got a couple of audio ports, as well as the SDXC SD card input. As before, you can also get inside the bottom of the Mac Mini. This disc spins off, which we can show you really quick. So once you twist this around, it falls right off. And you can see here is the memory, and you can actually get in there and replace that yourself. So in our testing, we found the Mac Mini with its dual-core Core i5 CPU is actually a pretty competitive system. It competes well with Windows PCs in its price range, particularly a Slimline from HP. Now the problem, though, is that that Slimline costs roughly the same as this system. It has a Blu-ray drive, a TV tuner, a 1 terabyte hard drive, as well as room to expand. Now you might not see a lot of value in a Blu-ray drive or a TV tuner, but you can't argue that the HP is not a better deal. Now the Thunderbolt port may be one of the key advantages for the Mac Mini, but we're not exactly sure how that benefits consumers just yet. Now we may have some criticisms for the Mac Mini in terms of how it compares with Windows PCs, but in the narrower OS X environment, this is actually a reasonable deal. So if you are a Mac loyalist and you envision using the Mac Mini with other Apple devices, this system does represent a big performance leap over the previous Mac Mini, and it has some nice new features. So I'm Rich Brown. This is Apple's new 2.5 GHz Mac Mini.
CNET.com/live is the place to find your favorite CNET tech shows. From the hottest gadgets to the latest tech news, we stream it live 5 days a week at CNET.com/live.